thank you, Laurie, for coming in and chatting with us
Yeah.
about a little bit of life and a little bit of business, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about yourself personally and a little bit about your new business.
Yeah. I was born and raised here in Greenville, and then I got married years ago, and then it was kind of a crazy lifetime, and then about 7 years ago, remarried, and I have a blended family now, which is absolute chaos. But anyways.
How many children?
7.
And what are their ages?
Now they are 23 to 15.
Wow.
So it's a little crazy. It's actually a lot crazy, but we have a good time. They're not all in the house anymore, but even when my kids were little, just wanted them to match and have all this fun, cutesy clothes. And I was always just thriving on dressing them alike and matching them and getting the comments of what people were going to say with their little outfits. So as a new mom at the time, my dream was to have a boutique and a clothing store. And so years went on. I never could do it because I was working full-time trying to get a job, and keep my job going and make money and pay for these things. Yeah. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, didn't work real well. But anyway, so kind of funny, a God story. Back in the fall, I started questioning my dad, going, come on, Dad, don't you want to help me? And I just have to say, my dad has been my rock and helped me through so much. But I was like, let's open a children's boutique. He's like, no, you have got to keep your job and keep working where you're at. And I was like, but come on, Dad, it would be awesome. And he's like, no. And I kind of pushed and shoved and all this stuff. And so a little funny God story is right after Christmas, my oldest daughter came to me and told me she was expecting. Yay. And I know, so now I'm going to be a grandma. But I am not going by grandma or granny or any of that.
That was my mom.
Yep, nope, not doing that. That's not me. So we'll get there in a minute. But anyway, so I was kind of like, God, this is kind of funny. I want a children's boutique, and my dad's telling me no, but I'm saying yes. And now we're going to have a grandbaby. What better time than now? And so I went back and I told him, which was hard. It's like, come on, Dad. And he's like, okay. He said, let's start a website and get you going online, see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. And I was like, oh, but I want a store. And he's like, well, let's just take it one day at a time. Yeah. And so I want to jump in head first. And he's like, slow, just get your toes in the water. He knows. He's been there, businessman. And so I was like, okay. So I started the website. He helped me build it. It's been a journey. It's been a process. And I've just had my first pop-up show.
Yay.
And it went really well.
So what's the name of the business?
The name is called Pigtails and Puddles.
Children's
Boutique.
I love it. Is there a meaning behind the name?
Honestly, no.
Okay. That's fine. It's just cute.
I really wanted a name that was had a lot of meaning, and every time I searched, everything was already taken. It was so frustrating. And I was like, well, this business isn't even functioning anymore. It's just the name has been taken. Yeah. So my mom actually came up with the name Pigtails and Puddles. And she's like, you need to do. I know. So it came from my mom, and we just took it and ran with it, and then added some graphics to it and made it the cuteness of it. And so that's where that came from. But yeah, we're just up and getting going and new.
Cool. So
I'm
how
excited.
did the trunk show go?
The trunk show was great. It was out in Simpsonville. It was actually a rescheduled event. It was during Memorial Day weekend, so I didn't expect a whole lot, but it went better than expected. So it was fun to get my name out there and get to meet some new people. So I've got a couple more coming up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me the style of clothing that you have and what's the age group and things like that.
So right now I'm starting at newborn, and my goal is to go to size 6 because once you hit 6, those kids don't
want to be cutesy like that.
They don't want to be cutesy anymore. The girls don't want bows in their hair. So I don't want to get too much into the older ones. They got to make their own choices. So about 6, but I like everything to be very classy but fun. So right now, when they're newborns, I want it to be soft and sweet and not look like a little, teeny bopper in a baby outfit.
They need to look like babies, right?
They need to look like babies forever, right? Because they're going to grow up so quick. So I want them to look like babies. I want it to have that just timeless, just childlike outfits. And so,
Because as moms, we want to keep our babies as young as we possibly can.
Because
you put them in these
and then they're
trendy things, and they're cute,
but it's
not baby.
I know. I'm all into the little Johns and the smocking and the.
I love it.
Yes,
I love it. So are you going to have different seasons?
Yes.
So summer, spring,
That's
fall,
my goal.
Christmas,
Yes.
things
Christmas,
like
yes.
that.
And
I
yeah.
love it. And they can order online.
Yes, you can go online to our website and order off of there.
I
So
love it.
Yeah.
And you keep a stock. And are you
I do
shipping
keep-
stuff? Or
Okay, so yeah, let me tell you a little bit about
delivery,
that.
things like
So if you're local, I would absolutely love to meet up with you, meet people, new moms and everything. But I am shipping anywhere in the United States. And so you can go to the website and order off of there. Everything is in stock. I have it, inventory. So if you need to see it, I have it. If anybody wants to come by and see it, I can always set up time for that. But yes, I'm shipping anywhere.
So, getting back to a little bit of life and
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
So, as a busy mom with
Oh,
teenagers,
gracious, yes. A lot of them.
and an upcoming, not grandmother,
Not grandma,
but,
yeah.
grandbaby.
Yes, coming. Yes.
What makes you want to open up a new business? Because I
I
know you
know.
have all the time in the world.
I know.
You
I have so much free time. I
Why?
just don't know what to do with myself.
Why is it important?
It
for
is
you to do
important
this?
to me because I want the new moms and the moms out there to have what I had growing up that my mom dressed me in and what my kids got to have. You can't find it much anymore. It's missing. And so I want to bring back that boutique, just the classy kids clothes.
I love it.
Because you can't find it anywhere.
It's so hard, and in our business,
Yeah.
with our portraits, because they're more heirloom,
Right.
I always say go simple, simple, simple.
yeah.
And I have these moms calling up and they're like,
Can't find it.
I see patterns, I see flowers, I see everything,
Everything.
except what you're telling me to get.
It's hard.
And it is hard. Sometimes it's not feasible too.
Right.
So I think these are the things that's
So to
gonna be
get a good
important.
price point that looks, that has the classy feel and look. And so that's what I want to bring back to the area.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And, here in Greenville, we're all about Southern tradition.
Oh, yeah. Southern girls. Yes,
That's
we got to
for
make them kids look
sure.
cute. So, yeah.
So, every mom, and I'm going to ask a lot of moms in the
Okay.
future, but every mom can relate to this, especially working moms that
Mm-hmm.
are, constantly moving. So, what are some of the struggles when your kids were younger and you were working full-time or part-time, and now that they're teenagers, what are some of the struggles on balancing work, life, family, and now starting this business? How do you deal with that? And what's some of the advice that you can give to young moms on how to handle something like that? I know that's a big
One thing, and
in-depth
it's just not
question.
really advice, but I hear these young moms that are just like, I can't wait till they grow up. It'll be so much better. I'm like, just enjoy that little time because they do grow up quick, but it doesn't necessarily get easier. They have so many places to be, and then you turn into a taxi driver. So enjoy those times of them being little, whether it's changing diapers or, trying to find a babysitter for a date night or whatever, but enjoy those little moments because they're gone in a second. I mean, they grow up so much. But trying to balance life. Obviously, we have a lot of children, and they are a blended family, but it's pretty crazy. They are all but one driving, so that has been a blessing. Now, they're very involved in sport. We use online calendar. We are huge into online calendars.
Yeah.
If we don't have it in the online calendar, we're
don't
going to
get
miss
done.
it. We're not showing up. We're not going to be on time, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
if it's not in a calendar. So I would say one big thing is to get you an online calendar. I used to love my little paper calendar to flip through.
Yep. But nobody uses them.
It's
Nobody
got to
pays
go
attention
because
to
I
them.
either don't have it with me or I did something. So I get
Yep.
that phone out and I put it in my Google Calendar or whatever calendar you use, and just that is my best way to
And
manage.
they can pull from it too.
And they can pull from it.
right?
So they all have it. We actually have one that's like their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the little name under it. And so they can go in there and see what everybody's doing and where everybody's at the same time. So they're like, if so-and-so's here and so-and-so's there, they know where each other are and
Yep.
all that. So a calendar. An online
That's a
calendar
great
is my great
advice.
advice. If it wasn't
love
for
it.
that, we'd be lost. Even my husband
Exactly.
and I would be lost without that
Oh,
calendar.
yeah. Because we live by schedule, right?
We do. Yeah. Get a calendar. That's my
love
best
it.
advice right now. And enjoy them while they're little because they grow so fast. And when they get older, they don't want to spend as much time with you.
I know. I mean,
They're too cool to be with us.
Even when exactly,
Like,
exactly.
you have no idea. We
Yeah.
really are cool.
We really are cool.
Yeah, they just
and
don't
you
know
should
it.
think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. But yeah, we
So-
tell our clients and our friends and young moms all the time, enjoy those moments because
Yeah.
they're gone.
Another
and you get
thing-
less
yeah.
face-to-face time.
Right, you do.
Any other advice that you would give to young moms since that's what
Oh,
you're
I know.
working
I was
with?
going to say, my kids, I feel like one thing you can do is invite their friends over make your place a fun place, a safe place for them, because if not, they're going to be going.
Yes.
So that way, just, bring the kids there. Let them have,
love that.
fire pits or fun times at your house. So that way you're getting to know the other kids and
they're with you.
And they're safe.
With you and they're safe.
Yeah. And then you become the cool mom.
That's right, because we all want to be
That's
the cool
what we
mom.
want. That's what we're imagining. Yeah, we're the cool mom.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So is there anything else that you want to talk about as far as your new business?
Go shop online.
Yay!
And,
I love it.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Thank you so much
You're
for coming in,
welcome.
chatting with me, giving advice, and talking about your life a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
I love it.
excited.
I am so looking forward to working with you.
Me too.
In the future and picking out the clothes that's right for our business.
Yeah,
and all
we're going to
that
get
good
that out there
stuff.
so people know what to get.
I love it.
Make it
So-
shopping easy for pictures.
And that's it.